Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hey there, Perumal Jagan here. How are you all? I hope you can hear me properly. Hey there, Perumal Jagan here. How are you all? Is my audio clear? Are you able to hear me properly? Okay. Is my audio clear? I guess my message is reaching you. Yes. I could properly send a message over both Twitch and YouTube. And yeah, the interface looks awesome. I recently modified the chat settings. I'm just testing them. Is my voice clear? Are you able to hear me properly? If you are hearing any noise, please let me know. Is my voice clear? Are you able to hear me properly? If you are hearing any noise, please let me know. Come on. Just want to confirm like my microphone is clear to you all. Just want to confirm that my microphone is clear to you all.
Living in the same routine, like the seasons I'm on repeat. It's a long way down. Trying not to follow suit. Don't like the color, I'll change the shade of it. I'm not afraid of it. I know I'm holding on to this, holding on. I know I'm holding on to this, holding on. Don't let me repeat it.
Okay. I'm testing my audio settings before I get into full stream. Come on. What's happening? My
Fast forward a year or two, friends have changed, but so can you.
Okay.
So can
I'm testing my audio settings before I get into full stream.
go too long about the mistakes. All I resent, I learn
Okay, I guess the chat works properly. Okay, for those who are new to this stream, I would like to tell you, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Perumal Jaganathavi, and I'm working as a security researcher in cybersecurity. I've been doing things like security testing, penetration testing, uh, forensics. I held various positions in my career. I I did. I got chance to do malware analysis, forensics, and penetration testings. And I'm also interested in doing red teaming, and also learning the low-level stuff, C, C++, doing the reverse engineering, because these are all the fascinating things to explore. I really love to explore these things. Okay, I am just setting up my chat. So bear with me. Give me some time. I'm gonna take my time to set few things up.
I am here in the middle of nowhere. There is no there, it is cold there, but I am safe and I am warm. Although it's hard, I know I gotta keep up. No time to late, to drift away. I find my space, I spend my time down the rabbit hole again. And as I fall, I can feel the pain. You can't tell me where to go, so I don't know, I just go with the flow. I go with the flow. I'm falling up, I'm falling down, from the sky and from the ground. Up above just like below, and I don't know where I should go. 'Cause I'm stuck in limbo. I'm out of love, but I guess I deserved it. Trying to hide, to pass you by. I'm getting numb, feeling fine. I'm light as air, no one can reach me. Lost in a dream, lost in between. Let's keep on flying, let's keep on breathing. I'm falling up, I'm falling down, from the sky and from the ground. Up above just like below, and I don't know where I should go.
All right, so it's good to go now, I guess. At least let's start doing things right now. Okay. So what were we doing in our last stream, in our previous stream? So it's there on my both Twitch and YouTube. Go and check that out. We were actually doing Sliver. Sliver is a C2 framework. It's an open source C2 framework. C2 means command and control server. That's the real definition of it, and it is predominantly used by ethical hackers, sometimes adversaries, threat actors. It has extensive capability. It can also be used in across operating systems, across Linux based Windows and Mac operating systems. So that's what makes this Sliver one of the formidable C2 frameworks. So today, actually, we started exploring Sliver and we stuck at some point. So I'm just gonna try fixing it. So that's what I'm planning to do. And I do have a habit of recording videos for my channel while I'm streaming. So bear with me. I'm gonna record while I stream. So that's the plan for the day. Give me a second, a moment or two. I'm updating my virtual machine. Okay, 1 second. I think I can start share my screen. No problem at all. Okay. Let me start sharing the screen. I hope can everyone see my screen. I opened two VMs, a Parrot VM. This is my pentest VM, my hacking VM, and Windows 11 is gonna be my VM, kind of a victim VM. So let's see. I'm just stop sharing the screen one more time. Need to verify just one more thing. Let's see. Yes. Testing my checkbox. Yes, it works well. Yes, it works well. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Fine. Now good to go. Let's start doing this. Again, sharing screen, getting into VM, and here is my Parrot VM. The first thing I usually do once I started my VM is updating the tools that I have on my VM. So simply doing apt update. Done. Now it's time to update my Ansible. Okay, I keep doing it every time, but I'm not saying like what it is. So this time I'm taking my time to show you what is this Ansible project is all about. Yes, and this is my GitHub repository. Sorry, I was not intending to open that. That was my private note. Parrot build. Look at this. So this is my Parrot build script. So if you are a follower of IPSec, you might know this. IPSec is actually having a similar project. In fact, I inspired this particular thing from him. So based on his inspiration from his video only, I inspired to make this one. So this is what my Ansible automation script. So here I'm actually having multiple Ansible roles that will be doing my VM upgrade. So you can see the description here. I mentioned the compatible operating system. Also here, if you just open these rows, you can see the things that we will be configuring. So if it already configured, what it does, it simply try to update the pre-installed tools. So that's the purpose of this. So I am also using, so here obviously I'm going to use some secrets such as API keys, right? So what I'm doing, I'm using Ansible Vault separately to maintain those secrets. So whenever I'm running this script, I'll be calling, I'll be opening Ansible Vault. So that will be opened and the secret values will be uh, brought during the execution of this Ansible playbook. So this is what happening right now, and you can see installing Kerberos, checking the Rust, uh, checking the presence of Ferrobuster, some web exploitation tools. So here I keep modifying this whenever I come across an interesting tool. I have the habit of updating this Ansible script as well. So this is my script. So this is what I usually do once I started the VM, and that's what I'm doing right now. So it's going to take some time, obviously. And meanwhile, is there anything else we can do? So I want an interactive session. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop your questions on the chat box. It is kind of ethical hacking and also an ask me anything session. So you can feel free to shoot your questions on the chat box. And what else I can show you? And one thing that I always like to show you is exploring the platform Hack the Box. Hack the Box is kind of everything in one platform. So you can learn every thing in cybersecurity from this platform. So be it a red teaming, be it a blue teaming, defensive one, offensive one, anything, red teaming, pen testing, forensics, malware analysis, reverse engineering. It also teaches you the artificial intelligence, blockchain. There are plenty of categories of challenges that you may learn by just logging into Hack the Box. So it's not completely free, though it has a free tier, so which is available to use for everyone. All you need to do is to create an account on Hack the Box and spend some of your time to learn this. Okay, so this is the platform. I don't want to get into this deeply. I think it's gonna be over anytime. So here actually I'm having my Windows 11 VM. So let's do this. Come on. So it's taking its time. I'm gonna wait for a while. Then while it does its job. And let's explore Bleeping Computer. It's always a good field to explore this Bleeping Computer website. So this is the Bleeping Computer site that you are witnessing. So one of the popular sites to read and learn cybersecurity. So it actually posts day-to-day, the daily happening cybersecurity related news on its website. So this is the website. I don't think it has any mobile application, but the website is the single point where you can learn the cybersecurity news. So look at this. 1Password ads, pop-up warning for suspected phishing sites. So these are all kind of improvements in a particular security tool. Windows Investigate, Windows 11. So what sort of news you can learn from this website? So it posts the news related to a new emerging APTs, malwares, and new tactics. If it has any tactics, then explains that, and also it gives the reference to some site and a new ethical hacking techniques. And also it actually sometimes drops deals like this from a security vendor. So these are all some of the beautiful things of Bleeping Computer. And look at this one, Kony hackers targeting blockchain engineers with AI built malware. I heard the Kony is North Korean APT, and you can see their uh, might say ID, I guess. Tactics, techniques, and procedures. So its ID is here. Uh, malicious AI extension. And if I just get into this, you can see the detail of this news. VS Code Marketplace is hosting plenty of uh, Visual Studio extensions, and it actually explains how this particular extension is spreading malware. Yeah, an interesting and impressive website. So I would highly recommend you to go and check it out. Yes, it is showing ad. Maybe if I open this, what I get? Will I still see the advertisement? No, I don't see the advertisement, but I still see it. Excuse me. So these are all the advertisement associated with the website, and I could see yes. Okay, I don't know how many of you are watching this stream. I'm just taking a chance. Though I have installed some of the docs on my OBS to see like how many viewers are watching the stream, still I have no idea like on which platform how many users are watching this. Okay, so I'm just updating my notes here. So this is also one thing that I do. Okay, and now it's time to get into the sliver. Tmux new -yes sliver. Yeah, let me start like this. So I'm gonna start my sliver server. Start sliver, and it started now. I can confirm this with this sliver status command, and it's running now. Now if I get into, excuse me, I often need to run this with sudo because I want to generate some payloads. So now I connected to sliver server. If I see beacons, do I see anything? Gosh, still there. Use FC5. Active beacon, it says. Last check-in, next check-in. 21 hours up. Oh gosh. Who am I? Tasks. So this was the issue that I faced, right? Last time when I was trying to get a beacon from my victim VM, I could not get that, right? Okay, I'm gonna start recording the screen. Before that, I need to find a way to abort this beacon. How I can stop this beacon? Can I stop at least from this Windows VM? If I kill the process, what happens? Task list. I just go and read this task list. What's the string of it? I don't see any process with name Orange Reg. Because I already have it on my desktop, I guess. Let's see. No, it is not there. Is it on my downloads? No. Okay, I'm gonna get the help of Google now. How to get rid of Sliver beacon from Sliver line. Let's see what kind of thing it's gonna be. Yes, there is a command. Remove specific beacon. Is it gonna work? Let's see. Beacons. Oh, I'm currently inside the beacon. Background. All right. Beacons. Okay, it has a beacon. Now I'm gonna get rid of this beacon. Beacons RM prune stale beacons automatically. I think prune gonna work. FC5. Stale beacons. Prune these beacons. Yes. And their tasks will be removed. Okay. I guess it has been removed now. Okay, I'm gonna start sharing. I'm gonna start recording this. Let's see. Hey there, hello everyone, Perma Jagan here. Hope you all doing well. And we've been solving Sliver C2. Not solving, kind of exploring it. So Sliver C2 is actually an open source C2 framework, command and control framework, widely used by ethical hackers, red teamers, and penetration testers. Sometimes used by, not sometimes, many times it's been used by threat actors as well. So it is one of the beginner-friendly C2 frameworks, and also one of the popular one available in the wild. And in this video we are going to explore, we're going to fix the issues that we are up against, and also we're gonna explore some of the interesting features of Sliver. Okay, previously what we did, we actually installed Sliver. We've seen how to navigate in Sliver, and we've seen how to install a beacon over an endpoint, and how to get a beaconing from the endpoint. I mean, in fact, we did not get the beaconing. We got the beaconing, but the tasks I couldn't schedule. I don't know why, but I'm here to solve the problem. I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna Google. Let's learn the things newly, and let's solve this problem. So without further ado, let's get into this. Now you are seeing the screen, and you can see this was the beacon that I had installed previously, and now with this particular command I removed it. I pruned it actually. If there is a stale, if there is a beacon in an idle state, then probably you can go and remove this with this particular beacons prune command. And there is also a command called beacons RM to remove a particular beacon. So you need to refer its ID. So it's enough just to refer first 3 letters of the beacon ID to just call a particular beacon or a session. Okay, so that's how the Sliver works. And now if I go and see beacons, I have no beacons at all, and no sessions as well. What we can do now? So what I'm planning to do here, first of all, let me verify my antivirus. So I guess yes, it's turned off. It's turned off because we already turned it off by using our group policy editor, and now I guess it's okay, it's fine, it looks totally fine. So we can go and start creating another payload on our own. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's see. I also want to refer few blocks now before I get into this payload generation, because we are actually facing an issue. So let's see how we are going to resolve this. When I was looking for a solution, I came across a couple of blocks. So let's refer them. Hope you can see it properly now. Sliver C2, implants, sessions, and beacons. After configuring Sliver server in my previous post, I have set up a Windows 10 VM, a dummy target, and in my case, it's Windows 11. turn off antivirus. Yes, we did this step. We turned it off. Implants. So these are all the malicious payload that we generate, and it can operate in two modes. I already told this before. It can either operate in session mode or in a beacon mode. If you want to generate a session beacon, then this is the command. This is what you should use. Generate mtls, simply generate. If I simply give generate, not a beacon, simply give generate. Yes. So if I simply give generate, it is actually asking me to generate a session implant. So that's what I'm going to do right now, because whenever I'm scheduling some task, my beacon is not responding. In fact, it was not even showing the status of the beacon. So I want to confirm there is no connectivity issue between my target Windows VM and my C2 server. Now for that, I'm using this generate command to build an implant, and I'm going to pass it to my victim machine and start from that machine. So I'll be getting a session to my C2 VM. So it will be confirming I don't have any issue between my C2 and the victim machine. So that's the plan. So let's go and do that. Generate. Before that, I want to make sure I have no payloads at all. So let's get rid of it. Okay. Going again to this window. Generate. And it's asking for the operating system. My target is going to be Windows AMD 64. It's executable. And implant name, I have no preference because I'm okay with the name Sliver sets to it. MTLS, that's a transport. I think multi-TLS. Okay, I want to mention one more thing here. So I'm mentioning MTLS. MTLS means that kind of a transport layer security, multi-transport layer security. What does that mean? An encrypted communication between two parties. So in website, when it is HTTPS, so which is nothing but HTTP over TLS. TLS means the certificate-based encryption exchange, and it's gonna verify both entities mutually and make sure the intermediate traffic is encrypted. So that's the concept of TLS. Here, MTLS, we did not configure any certificate before on Sliver. Then how it encrypts the traffic? So actually, the Sliver comes up with the built-in, the binary itself comes with a built-in certificate kind of capability. That's what I read from this blog, I guess. Let's see. Certificate. Yes. MTLS refers to mutual TLS protocol that C2 server and implant authenticate each other before exchanging data. Under the hood, Sliver has already taken care of required certificate by both parties. It was embedded into the implant at compile time. So what does it mean? During the compilation, the certificate properties, this implant authentication was already done during the compile time. So that's what it means. Okay. And I'm moving on, creating the payload, and here the C2 connection string 192.168. Let me confirm this IP address one more time. IP address of my interface is 0.159. 0.159, and port I'm going to be using 9001. I also want to make sure the outbound connection to the port 9001 is open, so that's why I'm just giving it. I could have given the ports like 80 or 443, a common web ports, or 53 for the sake of this demonstration, but I'm giving 9001, a non-standard port, just to verify there is no firewall blockage on my Windows VM. So let's confirm this. So it's generating the new implant, and it's gonna take some time, obviously. Okay, I guess it is okay now. Hold on a sec. All right, now you can see the implant has been generated and its name is Fixed Laptop. Cool name. I really love that. Okay. Hope everything is fine. If you face any issues while I'm streaming, issues in my audio, feel free to let me know. Yeah. Okay. Now I have the implant ready. I go to this path, and here I'm starting my Python web server. So a simplistic way to start the Python web server, and from here I go and call it http://192.168.0.159 and port is 8000. Name is fixed laptop.exe, and I'm just putting it in the same name, fixed laptop.exe. Okay, but before that I need to do one more thing here. The privilege of this file, it's actually owned by root because I'm running Sliver as sudo with sudo, so it's obviously need a privilege. So I'm just gonna change this to change its owner to myself, Perma J. Now I'm giving the binary name not permitted because of sudo. Now it's fine, serving the payload, and I'm going to the Windows VM. Now if I execute this, it's gonna work. Yes. Now it pulled the binary. I go to the C drive, users. Here I'm just gonna put it on my desktop. Yes. All right, now it is there on my desktop. Let me go get into this. I'm seeing no sessions right now, but once I executed, hopefully I'll be able to see the session. Fingers crossed. Let's see. My beacon didn't work for some reason, but at least I hope I'm gonna get some session. Okay, now it executes and I could see the threads found. Still it alerts, but I don't think it takes any action. Yes, so this is just alerting, but protection history, did I guess it ignored. Is it still detecting it? Yeah, thread quarantined. I don't want it to quarantine my thing, right? Come on. Yes, lost the session. So it says it established the session and it immediately lost the session. That means there is no connectivity problem. However, the Windows Defender is something, it's doing something on this, right? How I can do this? Come on. What causes it? Manage settings. It's turned off, but still I could see it's being isolated. How? Okay, let's see. Quite interesting thing to learn. I'm going to my Parrot VM, get into my browser. So let's browse it. I disabled Windows Defender completely with group policies. Still my binary is getting flagged and quarantined. Why? So this is the question. I'm gonna keep it in my clipboard. If want, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to. Yes. Windows Defender may still quarantine your binary despite being disabled via group policy due to several reasons. Tamper protection is enabled. No, it is disabled. Even if you are disabled Defender via group policy, tamper protection, bit security can prevent the changes from enable the Defender. Okay, settings, privacy, Windows protection, tamper protection off. It turned off, right? I guess it's turned off. Tamper protection, manage settings. Tamper protection is turned off. And third-party antivirus software, no. Malware system level malicious software can manipulate system settings to keep Defender active. No, I don't think it's possible. But even after disabling group policy settings, the residual registry key like disable anticipate matrix input and divided this set value to. Okay, I'm gonna read this value on my registry. Let's see. Registry editor, yes. View address bar. Where is the address bar? Yes, here it is. HKey local machine. Yes, this is what I want. And I'm gonna get rid of this bar. Now I'm currently in the path. Come on. Software policies, Microsoft, Windows Defender. Disable anti-spyware. Disable real-time protection. Real-time monitoring is set to 1, so it's disabled. I don't think there is an entry. Disable anti-spyware. Windows gpedit.msc. I did it in the system-wide changes. Windows components. Where it is. Defender antivirus. Turn off Microsoft Defender antivirus. Quarantine. Microsoft real-time protection, it's still enabled, but if you see the turn off Microsoft Defender antivirus, actually it was not on now. After reboot it got changed, so this could be the reason behind this. Let's see. I'm enabling this, apply in. I'm gonna go and reboot this again. Let's see. Restart. So there must be a strong reason. It could be a Windows Defender behind this session drop. I got the session, but it lost. So we already reached the 60-minute mark. We are trying to troubleshoot this session and beacon issues in Sliver. So let's wait. Okay. I'm going to this group policy editor, verify this one more time. Windows components, Microsoft Defender antivirus. It keep turning on. I don't know how to permanently set it to disable. Real-time protection is enabled, and let's wait. Remediation reporting. Oh, I think this one, Spark. Maybe I can manually exclude the payload from quarantining it. It says threat found, and it also removed, right? Quarantined. Switching off the Windows Defender is one of the toughest things. I guess you must also disable your Windows updates, I guess, to stop your Windows Defender from re-enabling it. So that is also another important thing to note down. I guess that's also an important thing. Let's see. Mm.
Denk ich immer noch an dich. Heute bist du nicht mehr da, jetzt ist das Rampenlicht. Tausende von Narben hab ich nun in meinem Gesicht. Farbe in der Haut, ja diesen Schmerz, den hab nur ich. I think we are different. Our love was so magnificent. I tried so hard to know if I could ever go.
Okay, I'm gonna take it as a note. How to disable the Windows Defender. Or Defender. No, I don't have this with me. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'm gonna disable this Defender completely. So before that, let's see how to get the beacon again. So for the sake of this time, I'm just gonna antivirus is not provided, but I'm gonna drop this again, drop the payload again. Hopefully the Defender is not triggered. Yes. Sorry, buddy. I don't know what. I think you are. Is it Spanish? No idea. What are you trying to say, buddy? Translate. Google. I want to hack a messenger account. Not possible. Possible, of course, but I cannot help. Anything can be hackable. No, nothing's safety. Nothing is safe. Well, if you are trying to disable the Defender, easy to win is to turn off the real-time monitoring with set MP preference. This is not persistent though. By the way, you can also use my recent Topaz Terminator. Okay. For persistent of you have to do some registry modifications. I did that though. I did that last time. Let me show you the commands that I used. I go to my. Okay, let me grab my commands I used. I have it actually. Let me show you. I did that last time. I did that yesterday, but I don't know what caused it to enable again. Let's see. I'm gonna show you those commands I used. No secrets. Let me show that. Enrollment, lab guide. Yeah, this one. Can you guys see my screen? So now, if you see, I used these commands. I used set MP preference PowerShell commandlet to disable this. I used these commands. Then it turned off yesterday, but again it is turning on. But I guess I also did it in the group policy. But still I could see it enabled. I guess there is an option to disable this completely. Maybe I think I should disable the Windows update. How does that sound? Disabling the Windows update to stop the Defender to act again. Left corner settings, search for UAC, change user account settings, never notify. I guess there is an option right here. not a task manager. So what you did is changing its configuration, not full persistent termination. Yeah, for the persistent termination, what should I do? Is it advised to disable the Windows, the metered connection they say, right? Is it advised to do that, or using any custom tools to disable that? What's your advice, bro? There is a metered connection, right? I will read the command start with reg. That is one responsible for registry modifications. Yeah, this one, right? I did try that. It turned off. I've seen the registry as well, in registry editor as well, and I confirmed it. The value is still same. Look at this. I modified it yesterday, disabling the real-time monitoring. It's set to 1. If I go here to Windows security, it shows the AV is turned off. Yeah. Disabling anti-spyware. But this one, I don't have this key. Do I need to add this key myself? Hi bro, hi Pankaj. Welcome to the stream. We are trying to disable the Defender to get the sliver beacon. Manage settings. Okay, I'll do one thing. Let me grab this again. It's here. I execute this. Going to check one more time. It's gonna fail, I guess. Yes, threats found. It's spotted. I do this for this time being because I'm already recording this video, so I want to allow this myself. Yeah, exclusion paths also I can add, but I'm not adding that. I'm planning to do a separate video to say how to disable the Defender permanently. So that's what I'm planning. So I'm turning it off to test the sliver beacons as a beginner. Maybe I have 2 snapshots. One is with Windows Defender disabled and another one with Defender enabled. So I can use both the snapshots for different purposes whenever I need it, right? So I just want to have a snapshot with Defender disabled. That's the reason. Okay, I restore this simply for now. Protection history, allowed threats. Okay. If I run this, what happens? Sessions, no sessions till now. If I execute this, come on, allow one device. Yeah, yes. Now, if I see allowed threats, it should show this, right? Protection history, now, actions. Okay, allowed it. but it still removes. It still removes it. Oh. It's turned off, but it still removes my payload. I guess I should find a way to turn it off completely. Okay, I need to stop this recording. I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna continue the stream, but stopping this recording. I guess I already reached around the 30-minute mark, so this will be enough for one part. So a lot of struggles, but anyway, I'm gonna post anyway. Okay. All right. We actually tried fixing this beacon problem. I created a session implant, tried putting it on my Windows VM, but somehow it was still removing it. The Defender was still acting, though it was in disabled state. So I want to learn why it happens, but this all the advanced things. Maybe in our Defender bypass, we will see them. But for now, I'm just looking for a way to disable the Defender. Hopefully, I'll be able to do this in the next part. I'll catch you again. Do this YouTube algorithm, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you so much. Okay, this part recording is done. I'm going to start doing the Defender disabling in the next part. So I'm just checking like how I can do this. Let me share the screen. So before I get the clarity, I'm not going to start this recording again. Let's see. Any interesting stuff? No, nothing here. Disabling the Defender. I was showing the screen right. Yes, this one. I did all these things, but still I could see if I show a video on this stream, will I get copyright problem? The video of a security researcher. I don't think there will be any copyright problem. Let's see. Actually, he has explained how to disable Windows Defender.
But not
Let's
replace
watch.
your hand tools. Sure. One is to simply create a throwaway Microsoft account, be able to personalize or moving toward. There are 3 quick used for my host. Now let's move on to the guest operating system. Since support for Windows 10 has technically ended, it makes sense to build your lab using Windows 11 because that's what most enterprise environments are running or moving toward. There are 3 quick caveats I want to mention. First, you don't need a product key to complete the install, and you won't device you issue just Microsoft account have internet access, which will be unpredictable. First, I'm going to go down here on my desktop to the Windows icon and right click. I'll then choose network connections. I'm then going to click on Ethernet. And then you'll see an area called metered connection. And I'm simply going to toggle this to
turn on
on.
this.
Setting the connection as metered prevents Windows from automatically downloading updates, including antivirus signature updates, which we'll talk more about shortly. Next, I suggest you modify user account control or UAC. UAC prompts can interfere with the analysis process, so updating this setting ensures your tools and the malware run without interruptions. My preferred way of doing this is to go down to the Windows search, type UAC. There you'll see
I did not do this.
change user account control settings. I'll click on that, and then I will simply drag this down to never notify, and then click OK. Once it asks if I want to confirm the change, I'll click yes, and then I should no longer receive those prompts. Okay, and the most important security setting we want to modify is disabling Windows Defender, so samples aren't quarantined while you analyze them. In my experience, this can require a bit of trial and error, so rather than discuss all the possible commands and configuration options here, you can go to the link in the description and I will email you a summary document with those details, as well as a complete list of all the tools I recommend installing with the appropriate links. Oh, and one more thing. It is a good idea to update File Explorer to show file extensions. By default, these are hidden, but you can change them by going to the File Explorer or which I'll click on now. And then I'll go to View, Show, File Name Extensions. Malware Labs install is tools reinforce. So first, some general utilities to consider installing. Python for scripting and running some tools. 7-Zip for creating and extracting archives, including password-protected malware. You'll also want a capable text editor like Notepad++ or Sublime Text or tools. Great job is because it displays patterns in my target. It gives more visibility to execution. Internet connection. Disk, the second running even. I've spoken in more inspecting in a distance. I typically use green. So that makes it clear what VM I'm always working in. Okay, let's finally talk networking modes. For the static VM, I recommend
Okay, I
disabling
guess
the
I
network
should
adapter.
stop this metered connections apart from executing these commands. I need to make sure I'm disabling UAC and metered connect, enabling metered connection. So that's what I'm going to do to stop this Windows from updating. And I'm gonna check the tool referred by Dharani Bro as well. Let's see. What's the tool? Topaz Terminator. I think it is from his GitHub repo. Let's see. Yes. So there it is. It targets the Defender processes. Find the process ID by name. Create tool. Sure, process first. String compare. So iterating through the process, I guess. I don't get it, bro. Copy paste the hash in Google. What do you mean? Invalid handle value, creating a file. Okay, so here you're talking about exploiting a vulnerable driver to disable the Defender. Looks like. Oh, looks like a simplistic one. Let's see. WSFTPRM. lolDrivers.io, I guess. Let's see. That's the website. Yeah. So here in this website, WSFTPRM.sys. Yes. Okay, got it. Create Uh-huh. This one. So is this to install the driver? I think so. Yeah, installing it on temp. Okay, yeah. Starting it as service. Right? Creating a service from this path. Okay. So when it runs, so if I execute this, I think it's going to bypass. Yeah. Got it. Okay. What I can do? Maybe I can keep it on the temp. So here they kept it on the temp directory. Do I have temp here? Come on. So this is my base machine. Yeah, got it. Okay, we're gonna try this. Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna start recording this one. Dharani bro, with your permission, I'm gonna use your exploit in my video. So I'm gonna explore that. Let's see. Hey there, hello everyone, Perumal Jagan here, and we've been working on Sliver C2. Sliver C2 is an open source command and control framework, and we've been trying to explore its features, and we actually struggled a lot. We've been going through an issue. We could not get a session from our victim Windows VM to our Sliver C2 framework, and I'm just planning to fix that issue, because the culprit was Windows Defender. Though I disabled with few partial commandlets, I could not completely bypass it, because it was still detecting and ignoring, quarantining the sample that I uploaded, Sliver implant. Now it's time to try a tool from a GitHub repo from one of my friends, and I'm gonna show you how you can bypass the Defender by using that tool. Okay, the tool name is Topaz Killer. So without further ado, let's get started. Yes, I hope you can see the screen. I'm on a Windows Defender, and now let me show you the tool that I'm talking about. Topaz Killer, right? I think that's the name, Topaz Killer. Let's see. Yes, Topaz Terminator. All right, so this is the utility from my friend Tanikudam, and you can see this is the file name, and you can see this is all about exploiting this WSF ftprm.sys driver. It's a vulnerable driver. I can get it from the loldrivers.io, and when I download this driver on my Windows machine, I guess I'll be able to leverage that by using this tool, so to bypass the Defender. And he has also shown how he did this, but I need some time to learn this intricate things. But before that, let's go and download this driver. I'm downloading the driver from LOL drivers. LOL driver is similar to LOL bins and GTFO bins that holds the living of the land binaries for both Windows and Linux. So this one is for drivers. So this is the website, and you can see a bunch of drivers available here which can be used for various purposes. And you can see all these drivers are vulnerable, and it's driver hash, you can see. Okay, now what we need is the driver wsft.ftprm.sys. So let's go and search for this driver, and there it is. Norwave Cybersecurity contributed this driver based on in-house research. This driver has CVSS3 score of 6.1, indicating the antivirus killer impact. This vulnerability could potentially be exploited for privilege escalation or other malicious activities. Awesome. So I'm gonna download this. Maybe I just copy this, go to my Windows VM, download straightly from the Windows. Yes, it's again. I'm just using this browser for the first time, so it's asking a lot of pop-ups. Okay, now I am in this file. So, okay, I got this. Now I want to rename this, right? Rename this as wsftprm.sys. F2, come on, F2. Yes, changing its extension as well. And now it's time to execute this command, but I need to make sure I'm keeping a path. So do I have a temp path on Windows? If not, I'm creating one. Continue, UAC prompt, temp. So there is a temp folder already. Now let me craft this notepad. So SC create WSFTPRM binary path. So this is the driver path. So I need to add the driver there, right? Did I already add it? No. I'm just cutting and pasting it into Windows temp. Yes. Putting it here. Now it is here. And I'm just executing it, starting it as a service. Okay. So I'm just making this machine vulnerable. Let me start this with administrator privilege. Okay. Fingers crossed. What happens? I think two separate commands, right? Okay. Creation of service succeeds. sc.exe start wsftprm. Okay, it's running now. Cool, it's running now. Now we have started this, we have installed this vulnerable driver as a service. Now I made this machine vulnerable and I'm going to this repo. Maybe I can use Visual Studio to compile it. So I need to start another VM now. I already have a Visual Studio here. Okay. Need to compile this. Yeah, but yeah, GCC works. Let's see. Or MinGW works, right? You talking about MinGW? I haven't installed it on this VM. Let me download this otherwise. MinGW, yeah. I think MinGW to be downloaded from SourceForge. Extracting it. It's taking its time. I keep this aside. It's been a while since I used it, but gosh, where it is? Where is the binary? Is it inside the tools? Source. MinGW installation guide. We have bin folder. Minimalistic GNU. Okay, there is an exe file. Yes, I'm gonna choose this one. Okay, not all packages. I want the basic setup. I guess this one should be fine, right? Yeah, mark for installation. GCC. Okay, I guess this one looks okay now. Is it installing now? I'm trying to install MinGW, compiling C file, C and C++ files. So it's going to take some time. Okay, in OS path, once installed, I'm gonna go and gosh, let me expand this. I don't think you can see this. Even I cannot see this properly. After installation, apply changes. So it will start downloading. It will take 5 to 6 minutes. So it's happening. I'm going to stop this recording for a while and I'm going to resume. Or maybe I will check the next steps. In C drive, search for MinGW folder. Inside the binary folder, I could see the executables. So I'm going to add. Okay. I need to add this path in the environment variables so that I can call these tools from anywhere. Okay. So that's how I should be installing it. How long it is gonna take? No, I don't know whether I have the tool on my Linux machine. Let me try this anyway. I think I have. Oh gosh. Yes, I do have this. GCC. Yeah, I do have this. And let me get this file straight. Anyway, I'm going to install the GCC on that Windows machine. I'm going to need that. Sorry. Creating. Come on. Why I cannot create a window? Okay, I pull this. Okay, sorry. Git clone. Topaz Terminator and x86-64. Come on. W64 MinGW GCC. Yes, GCC. Topaz Killer -o. Topaz. Okay. W64, I guess it denotes Windows. Really? topazkiller.exe. Gosh, I could have done this from my pad, but here also it installed now. Okay, I'm gonna check out this, finish this installation process. C drive MinGW bin. Okay, I go here to properties, Where is the environment variable, advanced system settings, environment variable, system wide variable? I'm adding this in system wide variable. Where is the path? Yes, here it is. So adding a new path. So this is going to be the path. Okay. And within this PNGW, I could see GCC, these things, right? So do I need to restart this? I guess. GCC, yes. Great. Finally, I got this on this VM as well. And I've done this on this one as well. Okay, let's see. I think I can directly compile it here. Topaz killer, right? Where is that? Topaz terminator. Terminator. Okay, GCC Topaz killer -o Topaz killer. Topaz killer. All right, now I got the binary. I guess now all I need to do is to run this binary to terminate the defender. Okay, maybe I can go and copy this path and put it somewhere safe. So I put it in documents folder. So here, from here, I'm gonna execute this. I don't know about the internals of this Topaz killer because I need to read that. I'm still a beginner in this driver research, but if I run this, hopefully it's gonna terminate my defender permanently. Let's see. And I no longer need this VM, so let me close this. I execute this, fingers crossed. Process found with MSMPNG with process ID 1420. Process found the process ID try to kill MS. Okay. It is actually killing every Windows Defender process one by one. Hope you can see this now. How long do I need to wait, Sanjay bro? I don't know. It's still happening. Do I need to keep this window open to keep the Windows Defender in a disabled state? Oh, okay. Let me check. Oh, sorry. Windows Defender. Thread service stopped. Yes, I guess now it looks promising. It stopped it. Great. Now what I can do, probably I can go and start doing the same thing. I'm already serving this here. Okay. gonna go and get into this desktop. Call it. Yes. Okay. Now it curled. Now I'm gonna run this. I hope it's gonna work. It's gonna give me the session on my sliver beacon, sliver window. So let's confirm that. Come on. No sessions for now. I'm gonna start this. Fingers crossed. I guess no defender alert now. There is session. Come on. Use PF9. Cool. Great. Thank you so much, bro. It worked. It worked really well. I think this is why I should be learning this driver research. I'm still a beginner. I don't know that, but I'm learning this. But you did a phenomenal job, bro. It worked really well. I could bypass defender with this vulnerable driver. Thank you so much, and your payload was awesome. I got this. Host name. Oh gosh. LS. And look at this. Shows my files on the desktop. Yes, great. I think now we managed to bypass defender with Topaz killer. Great stuff. Okay, I guess this is the time to end this particular recording. We actually managed to use a vulnerable driver and a phenomenal exploit, Topaz Terminator, to disable the Windows Defender. So I really loved it, and we managed to get the session back. I hope it was an interesting stuff. In fact, it was a little. I learned a lot from this. So it's all about bypassing the defender. It's a huge topic. There are plenty of ways to bypass a defender. Hopefully, we will be able to learn them one by one in our upcoming videos. I guess you liked it. If you really did, consider doing this YouTube algorithms. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna catch you next time in another exciting one. Until then, I'm signing off. Cheers and good luck. Thank you so much. Okay, I did this recording. I did this part. Now what I can do, I can maybe test my beacon as well. I'm going to take some time. Thank you so much, bro. It really worked well. I wish to learn that. If you have any source, any materials to learn this, then please let me know. Because I actually got this Windows internals book. There are 2 volumes, right? I got them, but the book is huge, quite huge. If you have any good resource, any tailored resource that talks about this driver research, please share me. Yeah, it was great one. Topaz Terminator. I'm gonna bookmark it. I'm not gonna show my screen because I'm accessing my GitHub account. Come on. Let me fork this. Okay, I forked it successfully. So instead executing all these commands, all it takes is to install a vulnerable driver and leveraging it. That's all it takes. Okay, I need to decide like what else I can explore. So let me start sharing my screen again. So before I start the next part, I need to get the clarity what I'm going to explain next. We got the callback, a session callback, and that's okay. Information about the target, using the ID, executing a command. Okay, let's have a fun. Char.exe. Execute, sorry. Command executed successfully. Yeah. Cool. Then you can also drop into a PowerShell if prefer. Shell is the command. And background, to background this, kill a session to kill it. So in a beacon mode, I can mention the seconds and jitter. So this is just an additional random delay to evade the detection. Generate beacon. Okay. Repeat your previous steps. Yep. I can at least try creating a beacon payload and get the beacon and start doing things on the beacon, assigning some tasks and check like how it is gonna respond. So it's gonna work, I guess. But so these are all the basic things I'm planning to explore in the next part of this recording. What else? This is another interesting blog. So explains the basics. Using it. Cool. I think now I learned really how to set up a sliver and how to create an implant, place it over your victim, how to get a session. So it's kind of laying the foundation. So when there is a foundation, it's possible to explore the other extensive features of Sliver. So even I think I can create a custom tool for Sliver. Then I can explore the other things, pivoting, AV evasion, persistence, lateral movement. I think I can do a lot. AD attacks. I think I can conduct the full scale attack from Sliver itself. Yeah. So this blog is also quite interesting. Let's see. Aspect, shell, UAC bypass. Sliver C2 description and past uses. Sliver is an open source cross-platform that attacks leveraging Sliver C2. Yeah. Red team discovering using Sliver C2 framework. How to use Sliver C2. Run as Privesk UAC bypass, and they gave a reference source code. Defense evasion, migrating a process, credential access, dumping processes like LSAS, discovery, using tools like NetScan, wow, great flow to have. Okay, I'm going to start recording next part now. Got some clarity. Okay, I'm gonna go and background this first. Okay, before I background that, maybe I'll start sharing the screen. Start the recording. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Perumal Jagan. Hope you're doing really well. And we've been exploring Sliver. And in that, we stuck with Windows Defender. We could not disable it with some PowerShell commands and group policy editor. Instead, we tried a different thing. We used a Topaz terminator that actually leverages one of the vulnerable drivers from LOL drivers, and I downloaded it, installed the driver as a service. Then we used this Topaz killer utility to leverage the vulnerable driver to bypass the defender, and we managed to bypass the defender, and we eventually executed our Sliver implant and got the shell, not a shell, got a beacon, got a session. Actually, it was a stable session from our victim system. And now what are we planning? We are planning to build a beacon implant, then place it on the victim system, then do the same thing. Let's get the beacon. I'm going to show you how to assign a task and do the task one by one. So that's what we're planning to do now. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Now you are seeing the screen. Now I'm in the session that I already established, and I actually managed to execute a calculate process. And you can see here, I'm not having any calculator open now, but I'm just showing here like the power of this C2 framework. I executed it, and you can see the calculator spawned. So this is the power of C2 framework. But having a session is always not advised if you are in a real-time red team assessment, because the session is actually stable. It will be having a stable connection between your victim and the C2, but instead having a session, it is always advised to have a beacon. Beacon is actually an implant that try to communicate the C2 periodically. So in a certain interval, it's going to communicate. So you are assigning some task, then the implant is going to check in those tasks, and it executes the tasks, and it's going to share you the results in a certain interval. So it's going to help you to stay stealthy, and that's what advised here. And now I'm going to background this session, and let's see how to generate an implant as a beacon implant, then place it on my victim VM. So let's do that. I'm going to background it, not a backdoor, background it, then session prune. So I'm going to prune this session. Now if I see any sessions, yes, I guess I should use this ID. F9. If I see sessions, I still see this. It says it's alive. How can I kill this? RM3F9. I'm still having it. Maybe I should kill the process. Task manager. Where is that? The Topaz terminator. Okay, let me go with the task list. Type find string topaz. Come on. Okay, it's there. The to kill the process ID, it's gonna be 10672. No, now I terminated this. If I see sessions prone 3 still it says alive. How? Lost this session. Now only it lost. No sessions for now. Okay. Now meanwhile I'm gonna generate the beacon. Generate beacon, and now it's gonna be Windows AMD executable implant name. I'm not giving any name. MTLS IP address is 192.168.0.159 for 9002 this time. Okay, and save path, nothing. Interval days 0, hours 0, minute 0, interval 30 seconds, and jitter maybe 5 seconds. Now it's compiling. Let's wait. Okay, now I got this. Let's wait. Let's wait for it to compile. Fixed laptop. That's the existing binary for session establishment. Now can I generate a beacon? Yes. Consistent dust storm. Names are fascinating. Gonna change this. Cool. And I'm gonna download this one. Desktop curl.
24/7 denk ich immer noch an dich. Heute bist du nicht mehr da, jetzt ist das Rampenlicht. Tausende von Narben hab ich nun in meinem Gesicht. Farbe in der Haut, ja diesen Schmerz, den hab nur ich. I think we are different. Our love was so magnificent. I tried so hard to know if I could ever go.
I guess I should start this Opus Terminator game. I open a tab. Come on. CD documents ls Topaz Terminator main. Topaz Terminator, and now I'm gonna start this Topaz Killer.exe. So now I guess let me see the not jobs, to see the listeners, what to use, what command to see the listeners. Come on, there is command to see the listener. I forgot that. So I need to start a listener on port 9002. It's already there. There is listener on MTLS 9002. Okay, there is the listener. So I'm going to run this Topaz killer. Fail to open handle. Okay, I think I should create that service again. Let's see. Windows R services.msc. So here I named the service as, what was the service name? WSCFTPRM. I think I should start this again. So let me copy this. I'm gonna paste this. Temp. Access denied. Okay, I think admin privilege is needed. Okay, now can I start this? Already exist. Okay, I think I should have run this as a privileged user. Okay, I think I go to documents. Come on. Topaz Terminator. Fail to open handle. Why I again not able to do this? But I could see the service with this name. But do I need to start the service at least? Is it not started? Now it's running. Okay, previously the service was not running. It was there, but it was not running. Now I started the service and it loaded, driver loaded into its process. It's enumerating the target process and it found these processes. Cool. Okay. I guess now I can get into this desktop and execute this consistent dust storm to get a beacon pack. Beacons, I don't see any beacons now, but if I think now it's fine. I go and start this. Okay, I started this. It's running now. Let's see. I think I should have got the beacon. Yes, I got the beacon. Now if I see beacons, cool. I'm seeing this. And if I see use and 0E8, I'm able to see this. I got into this beacon. Now if I list this, tasked the beacons. So now I tasked it, and look at this. So this is what missing. So previously I faced the issue because of the Windows Defender. Now I managed to assign a task, and the task executed, and I got the results immediately. I set the time lesser. I set 30 seconds interval, and the jitter was is around 5 seconds. So I'm getting an immediate response. You can see the tasks. It says it's completed. So this is the beauty of beacon, and I can simply use a command interactive to make it a session. A beacon can be made to session. Okay, so that is one part. And what else I can do? Maybe I can go and start a calculator from this. Let's see. Execute. Come on. Execute calc. Now I task this beacon. It says it's going to execute soon, but let's wait. Command executed successfully. I'm seeing the acknowledgement. And if I see, and here's the calculator window opened. So now I have the total control of this VM. It's cool. Now what I can do, I already installed a tool called Seatbelt. Seatbelt is a tool to enumerate Windows machine. So I'm going to execute this one, and I tasked it. So it's going to execute this Seatbelt in a while, and it's going to give us some interesting response about this target VM. The task is completed, and Seatbelt output is nothing. How to execute Seatbelt? Maybe I think I should give some Seatbelt. Come on. Hyphen help, maybe. Yeah. Start service on local machine or remote computer. Hostname to retrieve the service information from. Default is localhost. So I should mention the host name to retrieve this. Okay. Start. Maybe I'll start this. Not services. Oh, come on. Seatbelt. Seatbelt hyphen help. Yes. So here it is. I'm in the current cyber process. Seatbelt hyphen I guess. Let me refer my notes. Yes, seatbelt. I should give some arguments to this tool. Okay. Seatbelt. Seatbelt hyphen still says nothing. Hyphen group all. How about this? So I'm tasking it now. Hope it's gonna complete soon. It's gonna show me some interesting result. Let's wait. Sent, and still nothing. I did not get anything from this. Don't know why Seatbelt is not being executed. What else I can do here? Sliver. Seatbelt. So from the sliver session, required to property to pass the argument due to sliver comments parsing. Okay, double hyphen here is required to properly pass the arguments due to sliver's comment parsing rules. Okay, so what I can do, I can either drop a binary within a target system, but it's noisy, but I guess I already installed Sliver. I already installed the seat belt inside the Sliver, so I can make use of it. So look at this, another interesting one. Yeah, another interesting blog about Sliver. So I'm taking a note. Okay, now seatbelt group all. Else is no. Okay, leave this. We will start exploring the next thing. Seat belt. Can I see this? Armory install. So they also use the same command. Armory -I to install it. Seatbelt I. How about using this I? Seatbelt I hyphen group system. All right, I got the outcome now. Error running command group all. So some issues with this. If I if I just use system, then what it's gonna do? Let's wait. So there is a seatbelt installed. Beacons. Okay, completed collection in 0 seconds, but seatbelt output shows nothing. Error running command group system. Maybe I can check seatbelt -help -I maybe, without mentioning any arguments. If I simply give seatbelt -I, complete result from command without any filtering. Okay, -, full, like this. Or group misc. Group remote, group chromium, group slack, group system, group all. I did this before, but it was not working. Group user, maybe I can try. Tasks, it ran. User, tasks, so it listed. I got this, but no results. Don't know why. But I think I can do this next time. We already reached around. I mean, it was in fact, it is in fact more than 20 minutes. So yeah, I think it's good for this part. So now in this part, we've seen how to generate a beacon implant, pass it to your victim VM, start this Topaz killer, an ADR killer. So we actually terminated Windows Defender with this killer, and it leverages the vulnerable Windows driver, device driver. And yeah, I think it worked really well. We got the beacon, and we also tasked a few things. Though we tried doing this seatbelt enumeration, it was not working as expected. Not a problem. We are making a progress, so we learned something new. Hope you really liked it. If you really did, do consider hitting the like, comment, and consider subscribing this channel. So I'll be making such contents like this in our upcoming videos, in our upcoming streams. So yeah, I'm signing off. Cheers, and I love you all. Thank you so much. Okay, I did recording. I did the recording. I guess it is fine for today. We did some visit. I mean, we had some progress. So I learned something. Thanks for being here, Dharani bro. It means a lot. So it was helpful. I managed to learn the things from him. His Topaz killer, I think it was good learning session. I also tried bypassing this defender with Topaz killer. But yes, totally a good learning curve. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean up these few things over this machine. Let's see. Topaz Terminator, I'm gonna keep it with me. I'm not sharing the screen yet, but just cleaning up the things. Nothing significant. The file is open and consistent. Okay, I'm gonna task kill it. Task list. Pipe find str.
Living in the same routine, like the seasons I'm on repeat. It's a long way down. Trying not to follow suit. Don't like the color, I'll change the shade of it. I'm not afraid of it. I know I'm
4376. Kill 4376.
holding on.
Yes, now I killed it. I remove this. I could remove. Okay. I have this. Topaz terminated with me. Rename this to 7. So I have this. I'm gonna go and shut down this VM. I'm gonna take a snapshot of my VM. I think it's time to stop the stream. I'm stopping it. I will catch next time in another exciting one.